My old friend Al came over this morning with his 1948 Buick and has a problem with the AM radio. Now, the problem is quite simple. It was just the fuse holder went bad. Crimp on the end of the fuse holder went bad. The end of the fuse holder got hot. It melted the solder in the fuse and the fuse opened. So it had two fuses in series. We eliminated one of them and then took the car for a spin, and I thought you might like to come along and take a look at this classic. Let's check it out.
1948 Buick Super Convertible, model 56C, all original, bought new in Zurich, Switzerland by my grandparents. There's a original straight 8 Fireball Dynaflash. All original decals, Swiss registration here, down here on the plaque, or Swiss whatever. All right.
Beautiful.
Roll.
So Al brought me his car this morning because his radio wasn't working. It just was a bad fuse holder, which there was actually two fuses in series. So we removed one of them, removed the bad fuse holder, soldered the wires up, and now we're going to take this bad boy for a spin.
So here we have 3 on the tree. Put her in there. Foot start.
So hold the clutch in. Hold the clutch in and then put the gas on.
Or just put it in neutral, and then you don't have to hold the clutch in.
Gotcha.
But the main thing is it starts without. You notice you don't hear it. It's like new, the engine.
Wow, yeah, you don't even hear it running. This is incredible.
Away we go.
Let's go.
But first, let's turn on the radio.
And listen to it warm up. So we can listen to that glorified AM sound, which we get, what, about 3 stations now?
Yeah, right.
And 2 of them run the same thing. Let me just close my garage door here before we take off. Okay, now we're just
different things that maybe
pulling out.
And brought light. I think in my career, in dramas, comedies, action movies, or whatever. 7 feature films, 9 TV movies, 2 miniseries, 8 pilots, 3 box series, blockbuster series, numerous documentaries, whatever. It's been a good ride.
Is that the speaker
and
here?
I think, you know, all of them have stimulated me in some ways.
I think that's Mick Jagger on the radio.
That's so beautifully said. I think there are going to be some folks who have heard this conversation who are going to go home and watch Threads tonight. Do you have any advice for them?
Maybe have a glass of beer or anything with you to help you through it. Watch it once, and you'll never have.
So the rarity of this car is that the speedometer is in kilometers per hour.
It's not a date movie.
Being the year of it, because of course back in 1948, North America was all still on the miles system, and this is a European car. So it was exported, and they put a kilometers speedometer in it.
It was an honor to get to talk to you, Mick Jackson. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Mick Jackson, not Mick Jagger.
It's not a date movie. Solid advice from Mick Jackson. I'm sorry, Mick Jackson, but that's for real. That was guest host Talia Schlanger's conversation with Mick Jackson, director of Threads, which is celebrating its 40th anniversary this month. And also, he's the director of The Bodyguard, joining Talia from his home in Los Angeles.
Cruising down the highway.
Earlier this week, the prize for the best album, the Polaris Music Prize.
I noticed the clock doesn't work.
Yeah, because I disconnect it. I disconnect the battery.
Can it drain the battery?
I can drain the battery.
Ah, gotcha.
I mean, if it was standing for a long time, the clock does work.
Yeah.
No problem.
Jeremy came in and chatted with us with an album.
It even says it's made to look like a speedometer. It even says Buick where the mileage would be. And I guess this is a fast and slow adjustment where the trip counter would be if it was a speedo. Ashtray. Back in the day when cars all came with ashtrays, because everybody smoked back then.
Turn the radio on.
Sure. Listen to that straight 6 engine. It just sounds beautiful.
Straight 8.
Oh, straight 8. Sorry. Yeah, straight 8 engine.
Dynaflash.
Sounds beautiful. I hear a siren.
Uh-oh.
What's with the gun sight on the hood?
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get busted for speeding.
Well, I don't see any lights, so.
Oh, yep. Here they come. It's a fire truck.
Fire truck, yeah.
So I guess what we'll do is we'll just pull a Yui, because who knows where they're going. They're certainly not going the other way, right?
That's true. But they're going to want you out of the way, that's for sure. Could have gone up the new road there.
I know. But he is. I thought he was.
That's beautiful. Wow.
I find the new road. A lot of trucks on this.
It's a speedway, what that new road is.
Oh, yeah. Well, I take my Renault Gordini. Have you seen my Renault Gordini?
No.
Oh, I'll bring that one down next. Thank you for a spin.
So what's the top speed on something like this?
Well, I don't know. I've had it up to 100 kilometers an hour, maybe more. I don't know, but it's, it's only got 3 gears.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I can cruise,
It's got like a single barrel carburetor on it, right?
Yeah. But you can hear that it's likely brand new.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's smooth as butter.
Well, like I say, this was the cars that was.
So what's this for?
Those are your windshield wipers, hydraulic.
Oh, okay.
So if I turn them on, which I'm not going to because
it's dry, yeah.
That'll cut these flick these little guys. But of course, I don't drive it in the rain.
Oh, of course not. Hey, I wouldn't take a car like this out if it was going to even the chance of rain. That's like me on the bike. If it's a chance of rain, I'm not going anywhere. I guess fuel economy is not that great on something like this.
Probably not, but again, it's not driven all that much.
That's
so
true.
I put decent fuel in it and fuel stabilizer all through the winter.
Yeah.
And I use anti-ethanol treatment.
Right.
But as you can see, it runs beautifully. It starts beautifully.
Yeah.
And the 3 on the tree manual is really good because automatic transmissions in those days,
they weren't very reliable.
No, so better off to have the manual.
Well, I learned to drive on a 3 on the tree, an old Zephyr that my parents had, about a 1950, I'm going to say 58 or 59 Zephyr, and so I learned to drive, and then a 4 on the floor. With my dad had a Mercedes diesel, which I managed to blow up. I'm kind of proud of that. It wasn't my fault. It was a turbo, and the seal failed, and it started consuming engine oil, and went into a kind of a bit of a meltdown, a runaway state, as they say, and had to be completely rebuilt. Anyway, very nice car.
Thank you.